Hi, my name is Alina and I'm a co-founder of Coniston Consulting. I specialize in communication and I give advice on different communication related topics. So today's video is how to prepare for an interview if that's not your native language. I will be talking about preparing in English, but you can also use these tips if you want to prepare in any other language as well. So I'm going to give you 5 tips, so be prepared and let's dig in. Tip number 1. Prepare English vocabulary before. It's very important that you can talk about yourself freely in English and understand all the questions asked. So my advice is, prepare all the vocabulary that you think you might need. Be sure to pronounce your position correctly. Talk about your skills, professional experience, and education. On a piece of paper, write down some of the questions that you think they might ask you and try to answer them. And because that helps you not only to organize your ideas that you have in your head, but also it helps you to learn new words and make grammatically correct sentences. And once you have those new words, please learn them. Repeat them daily and listen to the correct pronunciation. You can even write them on a post-it, put it somewhere visible so that you can see them constantly. And do it until you feel that you have mastered them. But please remember, don't memorize your answers. Those are there to guide you, to give you a clear picture of who you are and what you can do in English. I want you to act naturally during an interview. And as a bonus to this video, I have also created a list of keywords and expressions for an interview. So make sure that you download them. I will leave the link below. Number 2, research the company and do it in both languages, in your native language and also in English. And then compare that information and be prepared to discuss what the company does in English. And once you have analyzed all that information and you think you're ready, answer these questions. Number 1, do you still want to work there? If yes, why? Number 2, what do you like about the company and where do you think the company needs to improve something? How can you create some value? If you want to get that job, you have to be prepared. You have to do your homework and bring your own ideas. Trust me, interviewers will definitely appreciate that you go that extra mile. Number 3, do a mock interview. Hiring an English coach would be an ideal option, but if you can't afford it, don't worry. You can still do it with a family member, with a co-worker, or a friend that has a similar English level or preferably better than yours. And ask these people to prepare some interview questions depending on the job you're applying for. So in the beginning, the questions can be quite generic. So, for example, tell me about yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your professional experience. But then they can get more creative and complicated and technical. They can even make a role play or make you imagine a situation. They can ask for a strategy for a company or any other technical questions that they can think of, depending, of course, on the position you're applying for. So be ready to answer all sorts of questions. Number 4, have a good attitude. You will be surprised, but employers not always hire someone who is best on paper candidate. Even if your English is advanced, you have a spot-on experience, you have a master's degree, a PhD, and it seems like you're the perfect candidate for the job. They might not hire you if you have a negative attitude, you complain a lot, or they just simply don't like you. Employers are also people, so they want to work with someone they like. Yes, you spend most of your days working with these people, so they want someone who knows, who has the know-how, but also someone who's easygoing and has this can-do positive attitude. So make an effort, put a smile on your face. Be a good listener, be engaging, and make sure that you portray that you have that good energy. Number 5, be confident. Confidence is the key to everything, no matter what you do, where you are, or what you're wearing. And the same goes to English. I have met so many people that have a very good level of English, but they're so insecure that what they do is they avoid answering questions. They think too long before they speak because they're afraid of making mistakes. Their answers are short. They lack this charisma. And I have also met other kind of people that make mistakes, but they're so confident and engaging that they still make you like them. And yes, it's important to improve your English level. So if you can't do it, then find that school, do it online, or find an English tutor. And if not, just embrace who you are, be confident of your skills, and I'm sure that if you applied for that position, deep down inside, you are sure that your English is good enough for that specific role. So just to summarize, remember, prepare English vocabulary before, research the company, do a mock interview, have a good attitude, and be confident. Well, I hope these tips were very useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the link below to download your free list of keywords and expressions for an interview so that you can get your dream job and ace that interview. Thank you and bye.